shit, nigga. Trinity. Yeah.
The usual suspects.
What you think we do this shit for? Nigga, we was pissed off. Coke on the 5th floor. 4th and the 3rd and the 2nd and the 1st and the 6th. Outside from the 1st to the 6th. Flipping on the brick that I got from a Spanish nigga. Standing with the cannon, just ready to blame a nigga. Skipping on the court cause the judge a remand a nigga. Niggas say it's love, but I know they can't stand a nigga. Yeah. I'm familiar with the life. I got the fuck out, cause I'm familiar with the night and the knife and the ice in the car that is high price. Getting knocked from the cops and spinning the yard twice. 1,000 push-ups a night, hitting the bar twice. Reminiscing over pussy and money and bar fights. Me, I hit the exit, yeah, hitting the hard rate. I can blend it with the stars, my nigga, I'm alright. Half sun, half moon, my nigga, I'm all bright. If you fuck with the locks, you know that it's on sight. Master of the goon talk, yeah, it's still a wizard. Barefoot in the blizzard, I can fuck around and moonwalk. Hustle, I can talk to a fork, knock a spoon off. Made penny enough, nigga, I knocked June off. It's the phantom, call me an entity. Soul is real old, my nigga. Couple
See these niggas act stupid when the weather get warm. Y'all been letting these fuck niggas slide too long. You don't want to get clapped, I suggest you move on. You can try to come back, but my niggas too strong. I'm just trying to get away, yo, from the yayo and the hating niggas on my block. I'm just trying to avoid the police. See a mill piece, but these niggas won't let me rock. So I load my
vest on, I brought 2 hammers, it ain't no coon with me. Bury you in your Yeezys, have Kanye read the eulogy. You owe me, but I know you broke out, settle for your jewelry. Even if it's fake, we might just sell it out the state. Loud mouth, nigga, I don't think you can yell without your face. Starting 5 snitching, these niggas is telling out the gate. Paying sport, I know I still can send a bell without a trace. 50% jealousy and the other half is hate. Fuck the status, niggas aggy cause they average and I'm great. Stab them with the same knife I used to cut my steak. Say my grace before I treat a nigga face like my plate. Early at this guap, y'all niggas in the race to be late. Criticized when they hate you, probably mention me too. I had the Molly when Pharrell was saying Mr. Me Too. Waited in lines to 55th just to see Skip to my loot. Then Bigger Val had me sipping on cool. Give me the
these
loot.
niggas act stupid when the weather get warm. Y'all been letting these fuck niggas slide too long. You don't want to get clapped, I suggest you move on. You can try to come back, but my niggas too strong. I'm just trying to get away, yo, from the yayo and the hating niggas on my block. I'm just trying to avoid the police. See a mill piece, but these niggas won't let me rock. So I load my gun.
Yeah, why you think we still doing it? Dream is still alive, my nigga, and we're pursuing it. The money on your head is inspired and we're renewing it. The plan is not for you to ruin it. The next time I look at your body, I think of viewing it. Ain't even got enough sense to put 2 in it. No, I like my backwoods stuff with gorilla glue in it. The hood is like the jungle with a sprinkle of the zoo in it. Yeah, from the block to the interstate. Get a couple dollars, watch all the love disintegrate. Bad enough a nigga gotta deal with the inner hate. 95 South, I'm just trying to get a dinner plate. One false move, I'm coming back in the bag. The prices is right though, I'm coming back in the jag. Razor to your cheek, you coming back with a scab. Lot of thoughts in my mind, I'm running back to the lab. All the bulls be the best plays. I still got a line on the best haze. I get it from the essays, I'm light years ahead of these niggas. I
See these niggas act stupid when the weather get warm. Y'all been letting these fuck niggas slide too long. You don't want to get clapped, I suggest you move on. You can try to come back, but my niggas too strong. I'm just trying to get away, yo, from the yayo and the hating niggas on my block. I'm just trying to avoid the police. See a mill piece, but these niggas won't let me rock. So I load my yeah. What you think I do this shit for? Dope money, rap money, dollar on the pick for. Quick draw, gun on me, late night, quick score. Netflix, nah homie, big movie, Pixar. Hood love, born and raised, first unit, 5th floor. Been cool, but like that, silverback, jigsaw. Talk less, pay attention, boulevard, heavy benching. Chic there, a lot of bitches, hating niggas, lot of tension. Shoot, for real, for real. Mines go from jail to jail. Lawyers got bail to bill, yours can't keep it real. We not close, we used to be. This the new me, get used to me.
talking. Hey, I'm a gangster. I got my puff and my Timbs. I need my bacon, egg, and cheese, too. You got the good super fly?
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yo, let me get that bacon.
With the bed, with the bed, you heard? We outside.
You heard? Yerk.
I know exactly what it was, bro. I'm thinking about what it was, right? Salute. It is out of the toughest of all things, tough, Stino. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. So before we get to the shout outs and everything that's going on, right? I'm thinking about what it was, right? So earlier, while I'm editing my content, I got my daughter on my lap, right? I got my daughter on my lap and she's playing with the microphone because it's glowing up, right? And I remember seeing her little child hands, her little baby hands twisting the bottom of my mic, and that's the volume. Champ. Done messed me up. Salute, though. It is all the toughest of all things tough. It's daddy time, man. You know what I'm saying, man, I know how it is. Tough Stino, please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. He said, don't blame baby girl. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. She wouldn't leave me alone for the whole day while I was here editing and putting out content. Salute to baby girl, though, champ. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody in the building, too, as well. No Limit Wall. Salute. Anthony Thomas. Salute. Sarah May. Star Chizzy. RP. Salute. Mr. D. Pause. Salute, champ. All right? Jerry Gambooty. City Noise. Reggie Watson. Salute. Sleezus. Salute. D. Johnson. Pause. Salute. Y'all niggas' names. Sometimes I gotta pause y'all names, champ. All right? Clarence Washington, salute on my soul. Who else? Anthony Thomas, salute. Algorithm Media, salute. 88 Metal Mania, Azazel, salute, champ. Who else? Cali Fee. Who did I miss? TD Midas, salute. And everybody else that may join. I think I got everybody else. Sarah May. And everybody else that may join in the future, man. Salute. So look, man. Your man Wack 100, bro. Champ. I got it, champ. I'm not going to hold you. Because this nigga really done got me angry today. I had to go out. And I had to get some goddamn gingerbread men. Oh, my soul. I had to go out and I had to get some lightly iced gingerbread man. Because your man Wack 100 is styling and wilding, all right? For the past 3-4 days, he's been uploading content, going at the black community, blaming the black community, arguing with the black community, and today he's back. He's back underneath his handler, champ, underneath Massa, champ, on my soul, underneath Massa. Champ, talking crazy and getting sunned crazy, on my soul. What else? Poetik Flakko is wild happy about T Grizzly not going to jail. We gonna look at that content. We got some Charleston White shit. Somebody also did some research on the Incredible Diapers, and that shit is kind of interesting too as well, man. It's a lot of content that I got. We gonna go clip by clip. Y'all know that. I didn't see no Pepe shit, but I'm still on the lookout, champ. You know the vibes. Oh man, they sell gingerbread on EBT. About to get one. Champ, do they? You might know better than me, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. But if they do, go ahead and go get some. On my soul. Lena Love, salute to you. Also, man, y'all niggas, please make sure y'all go over to cloutedteam.com to cop. All right, we got that On My Soul merch that just dropped yesterday. So if you haven't done so, go ahead if you want and cop some merch. Enough pump faking involved. Please make sure it's rolled up, champ. Champ. Make sure it's rolled up, champ. Enough pump faking, cause we are here, champ. You already know we here with it. Champ. Yeah, son. Alright, so I'm gonna show y'all, right? Hold on, right? Let me go ahead and hit record real quick. Boom. Alright, so Wack 100, this is Wack 100 YouTube page. He's been, like I said, for the past couple of days, posting urban community. The urban community can't grow as one. Why the urban community can't grow as one, part 1, and then part 2, I guess it is. And then today, 40-something minutes ago, he posted this right here, where he said, street ninjas are the new cowards. Street ninjas are the new cowards. I was going to watch this. It's 2 hours long. I said, F that. I turned it off, right? Then, all of a sudden, the great algorithm gods, champ, the gingerbread gods, showed me this. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's watch as Adam violates Wack 100 time and time again. Demon Time just yeah, money. Yeah, money. On my soul. Yeah, son. Yo. That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm saying, as long as everybody know what we saying is real, authentic, and comedy. That's all I got to say. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's watch Adam 22 violate Wack 100. So I'm not going to start at the beginning because they was talking about Trump. I guess Wack 100 was trying to prove that he could talk about other things besides gossip and gang violence, but then they get into the bullshit as they mentioned for extra. I saw a little piece of it. I said, damn, he's sunning them, and I'm going to show this to the community. Hit that like button, subscribe. Once again, let's go, champ. Gingerbread Man, activate.
And I think the wall would have easily accomplished that, or something that's effectively like a wall. Instead, the Democrats rallied behind the idea that the wall was racist. And then Trump basically won this election because he was stronger on immigration. The left didn't really have a way for them to say, like, yeah, we care about immigration. Once
he don't want us to see his eyes, y'all. Wack 100 don't want us to see his eyes, champ. He don't want us to see the truth, champ. Champ. He don't want us to see the lashes on thine back, champ. I can see the tears.
They had called the wall racist for all those years, and he barely talked about the wall this election cycle.
Yo, 4 extras looked at my story.
It was getting boring, wasn't it, Wack? It was getting boring, so you went from political talk to gingerbread talk. Champ. You went from political talk to iced gingerbread talk. On my soul. We gonna get it going though, champ. Champ.
Couldn't believe it.
Oh, shit.
I left him a message.
What'd you say?
Stay focused.
What is he focused on right now?
No, whatever it is, I told him I might have told him get focused. But he left me. I was like, oh shit, all right. I haven't heard from him. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard from him either. And apparently he doesn't seem like all that concerned about doing an interview or doing any kind of content.
Nah, he knows you're a snake. He knows that.
How am I a snake?
If he knows that Adam is a snake, he knows you're a snake too as well, champ. On my soul. He knows this. The Avon back in the day, it didn't work. Mary Kay, whatever you use, it never worked. On my soul. The ingredients just made it worse. You became a reptile. He knows. That's why you're not picking up the phone. You not his big homie. You not his uncle, bro. But continue.
I'm the one who was paying him for all those months. He's the one who decided that he had greener pastures out there and that he was going to go get cashed out for doing another piece of content somewhere else.
I mean, he would have got the money if you wouldn't have blocked it.
He would have kept getting paid by me all these
months. You went on the news talking about, hey, I'm cool with it whole time. You blocking shit.
What did I block?
Expose him,
Three of his opportunities getting paid.
How?
Expose
the only
him.
person I talked to was Vlad, and Vlad told me that he had already rejected the amount that 4Extra was asking for.
Why you didn't offer him something?
Because I had already been paying him, and then he did not contact me or offer me this content in any way, which made me feel like,
why didn't you just send in an offer?
Who am I going to send it to? He didn't respond to me. Changed his number, actually, after he blew his hand off.
You could have sent it to Lupe.
This is my thing. I don't chase pussy. I'm not saying that.
Ha ha ha. You want to know why the urban community can't stand together? Because as soon as they have one of y'all under the wing, they get to disrespect the rest of us. That's why. Son said, I'm not chasing no vajaja. He calling for extra vajaja. Look at Wack 100. This nigga's crazy, champ. On my soul. It's the gingerbread antics, champ. Strikes again, champ. On my soul. I'm going to probably eat this. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to eat this. But the gingerbread antics strike again, champ. Nasty work. Drop the soap. Hands. Nasty. Continue.
This better boy.
Yo,
but I'm saying,
no.
There could be the baddest bitch in the world, and if I gotta fight for it, I don't want it.
You see how Adam thinks about y'all? Do you see how Adam thinks about y'all? He thinks about y'all as females, champ. He said it could be the baddest joint in the world, and I'm not chasing it. Well, you sell your wife, so I guess you wouldn't chase no bad joint around, champ. I guess you wouldn't chase no females around, champ. Champ. Oh my soul, it's nasty work. This nigga Woody from y'all niggas really be sitting around. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh my soul. Y'all be letting my nigga Sheriff Woody talk to y'all niggas crazy, bro. Oh my soul. Y'all be letting my son Elf on the Shelf talk crazy. My son parachuted down into y'all hood, champ. Oh my soul. Gumdrops and all. In y'all hood talking crazy. Crazy. I don't chase no buns around is crazy work when we're talking about grown men that could probably separate your spine from your body on some Mortal Kombat shit. Nigga just like nasty work, champ. Y'all letting my son one more, champ. Y'all letting my son Brahms come to life and talk crazy to y'all. I just want to let y'all know what's going on, champ. This is not resemble the Hefe. But it fits, pause. Fits the situation. Pause. Again. Nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
Adam, let me tell you something.
It's a metaphor.
I got a call from my homeboy, right? I grew up with him named Tremaine Barsman. And I lost communication, and somehow he ended up moving to LA and being from Rolling 60s. I had no idea until about a month ago, right?
Okay.
He did about 20-something. He calls me this morning and said, hey, I know you. We grew up together. I said, what?
What you say, Wack?
Right? I grew up. No.
There could be the baddest bitch in the world, and if I gotta fight for it,
Hold on.
I don't want it.
Yo, Adam, let me tell you something.
It's a metaphor.
I got a call from my homeboy, right? I grew up with him named Tremaine Barsman.
Now, why you got to say his name, bro? You got to make it more real, right? Just so y'all know I'm not lying. This is what this man said. Okay, this is nasty.
And I lost communication, and somehow he ended up moving to LA and being from Rolling 60s. I had no idea until about a month ago, right?
Okay.
He did about 20-something. He calls me this morning and said, hey, you know, I know you. We grew up together. I said, what? He said, Adam has no filter. He's a white dude who will never comprehend loyalty like that. So, you just made me realize.
Only loyalty that
So why can't you tell him this from your point of view? Why can't you just say, damn, yo, Adam, you don't got no filter, bro, and you don't know nothing about loyalty, and you cream cheese in the bagel society? On my soul. Why you couldn't say that, champ? My friend, Trayvon Barksdale, like, nigga, bro, forget what he said. You've been making content talking about the community for the past 5 days. This is your chance. And yet, of course, you failed, champ. You fail. On my soul.
I'm being asked to abide by is like the most insane, manipulative bullshit.
You that.
You said, champ?
And you just made me realize.
The only loyalty that I'm being asked to abide by is like the most insane, manipulative bullshit.
You just referred to 4 extras as a bitch.
No, I did not. You see, I speak as if I'm talking to adults, and you're going to interpret what I said as if you were a child.
You always.
Yo, bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, the way my son Brahms feel about y'all, champ, on my soul, the way my son Brahms feel, champ, about y'all is nasty work. The way my son, on my soul, the way my son Tom Green feel about y'all is nasty work indeed, champ. And y'all have to be stopped. He just spoke to this, yo, bro. Wack is older than him. Wack is, yo, listen, I be talking to adults, but, you know, you're like 5 years old. It's crazy work to me. That's crazy work to me. I'm not going to lie, bro. You sat up here and you made videos all week about why the community can't stick together, and then you get in front of Tom Green, champ, and you let Tom Green violate you. On my soul. My grandfather, rest in peace, right? I used to wonder why my grandfather, like, when I used to come see, like, he had moved from New York. So he from Alabama, and he moved to New York. And my whole life, he was in New York until I was like 17. Then he moved back out here to Georgia, right? Boom. So every year I used to come see him and shit. He used to take me around to different places and shit. Let me drive his big ass truck and all that because I had my license. But we used to go into certain stores, and he used to be pressing the cream cheese. Like, if they didn't call him sir, like, bro, he would wild out. Like, so what you think, I'm a boy? Like, no, all right, so yes, sir, then, sir. Sir me. Like, sir me, please. Like, oh. Like, grandpa, why you used to do, like, why you act like that? And you're like, because, bro, like, where I was born, the niggas used to violate. We got family history of niggas getting, you know what I'm saying? Mistreated. Like, real facts. So when I be seeing shit like this, I be like, damn, bro, like, y'all really gonna let son talk to you like you a kid? My grandfather would never, bro. On my soul. Never in life. Yeah, never in life. That'll be the last time he do that. Yo.
Refer to your chat.
It's a metaphor.
No.
I speak as if I'm talking to adults, and you're going to interpret what I said as if you were a child.
You always
Interpret. It's interpret. It's not interpret. Bert. My son Bert. On my soul. My son Bert. This is Bert arguing with Ernie. On my soul. On my soul. I'm how them niggas arguing, Chan. On my soul. But the reverse, you feel me? If I could flip, but this is niggas is wilding on each other right now, champ. They're wilding, champ. Champ.
always refer to your chat.
It's a metaphor.
Right? No, yeah, but see, I'm starting to understand.
Hey, and for the record, though, anybody can take it however they want to take it.
See,
I don't give a fuck.
See that kind of shit.
Anybody can take it the way they
I'm
want.
talking
Anybody.
to grown-ups. I'm not stooping down and communicating
But we're
like a
talking
child.
about a man.
No.
But when you have the cast around and you with these guys, you talk like you from there. You don't use wild words that you're not even supposed to be using, bro. Now all of a sudden you're at a higher level where you can't understand what somebody could misinterpret that. Right? And you talk about, I don't care who takes it the wrong way. Well, what if 4Extra takes it the wrong way, champ? What if his homies take it the wrong way? I hope they take it the wrong way. This is comedy. I don't mean that for real. I hope they don't take it the wrong way though, champ. Champ.
No, but I'm just saying.
So we should never use.
It's a metaphor. So I'm not saying he's a bitch. I'm just saying no matter how hot a girl is, I'm not chasing her.
But what I'm saying is when we're obviously talking about an individual, your mind doesn't register. Don't say this now.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah, but all metaphors ain't designed to be said about certain shit. Like, but I'm getting it. See, you're really in front of me, and I can see that you're really like, what the fuck you talking about? You really not comprehending. And it ain't your fault. It's just that coming from where we come from.
Here we go again. They're coming from where we come from shit. And giving them a goddamn alibi. Giving them a story. The gingerbread man, champ. Oh my soul. Only the gingerbread man can, champ. Oh my God. I can see though, because you don't really understand, but it's not your fault, man, because you're yes, he's not from there. He doesn't understand the culture, right? But y'all let him in and he runs it now. He runs y'all culture. Somebody that's not. This is something that y'all didn't learn from New York, right? Let me explain what y'all didn't learn from New York. See, New York created hip hop, right? But what happened was the cream cheese overran the shit and took over all the business side. Y'all seen it happen. We talk about the labels. We talk about how they be diabolical and all that. When we create certain things, we should try to take ownership and all that, right? Y'all got probably the illest as far as states and shit and coast. Y'all got this YouTube shit in the bag as far as the content and who talking about what. And y'all still decided to let the cream cheese run the show. I don't understand why y'all do it, champ. Gene Poole says, yes, Wack is compromised. Compromise is beyond. He was so mad about what's her name? Ron G said, and now he's sitting up there. You can see all 58 of his teeth, champ. My son got every one of them shit shining. While this man is violating you and calling you a child, you're like, oh, well, I understand why you call me a child. It's crazy work.
And to you like, hey, bro, I'm using this as an example. I know what we're talking about, but what I'm telling you is because you used it while we were talking about what we're talking about, we're going to take it like you're calling him a bitch.
No.
Bro, why you got it? Nigga said no. Nigga said no. yeah, no. Yo, y'all be clowning yourselves, bro. Why you explaining this shit to him? If he don't understand, listen, the only way certain people understand is to learn from their actions. That's it, bro. Why you explaining it to him? That's not your brother, bro. Didn't you just learn that? Didn't we just go through this? My son like a Pokemon trainer right now, nigga. That's an Ash Ketchum hat. On my soul. And it say Incredible Diapers on there good because we gonna watch this Incredible Diapers little 10-minute John that son the No Cap Network. He only got 50 subscribers, but man, I'm about to watch it. On my soul. Wack 100's imaginary 200 million diaper empire. We were just talking about it. New York got a dirty sector. On my soul. This is why I be staying away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is why I'll be talking about nothing for real, bro. Be talking about nothing for real, bro. Like, ill. I'm not good. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue.
But
No,
I wasn't.
I'm telling you. No, I hear what you're saying.
I'm using a woman as a metaphor.
So you don't understand that I'm saying.
No, I get what you're saying. I get,
bro. Why would you put a gangster in a woman and like, bro? Why would like? Come on, son. Like, bro, you know what you did, bro. You know what you did.
What you're saying, I'm just saying that that's how like a fifth grader would interpret it.
See now,
so now you calling the whole culture fifth graders, champ. Oh my, so I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but now you're calling the whole culture. You knew how these people thought before you got there. Now all of a sudden, this is how fifth graders think, and like, bro, how would you know how a fifth grader thinks, champ? How the fuck with, like, bro, like, this nigga's crazy, bro.
now you just took another shot.
No, but I'm saying by the time you were like, by the time you were able to graduate high school, I think that you should be able to understand the idea that if I'm doing a metaphor, I'm saying, Wack, a podcast is like a sandwich. You've got your bread, you've got your vegetables, you've got your meat, you've got your sauce.
That's different. I get that.
And I think that you would be able to understand and not say, well, Adam, a podcast is not a sandwich. You can't eat a podcast.
That's not one.
You can't eat a pod. Yo, bro, he's yo, y'all sitting here, bro. Y'all letting this nigga violate y'all, bro. This is crazy work. This is crazy.
I'm going with this. Where I'm going with this is
no, this is exactly.
No, I'm not. Because I get that, right? Nobody would take any kind of way. When we're talking about an individual man, and we're talking about an individual that we knows sees shit one way. Let's come down, right? We both understand 4 extras, I think, right?
Yeah.
All right, so for us to be talking about this man, and for you to reference anything that has to do with a bitch or a woman, I think you could have found something else that fit and was a little more appropriate. I get what the sound was. Yeah, you get it. I get it. Because you're going to say, this is like the bread and this is like the meat. And I get it, right?
Bro, you explaining to son that you not dumb is diabolical, bro. God damn, bro. Yo, listen, man. I know, bro. Wack 100 be on here, talking this talk, bro. You be belittling people, and you know, you're not doing no numbers if you don't talk about me. And you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, you're getting violated. We see you get violated with that by people that have more than you, champ. That's when you know if a man is a man. That's when you know. I always say you're not an alpha male if you could alpha people that's disenfranchised. If you can out alpha niggas that's poor, niggas in your community, you're not an alpha male, bro. You know what I'm saying? You only an alpha male if you can out alpha the cream cheese, champ. And you not doing it. On my soul. Out alpha him, champ. He's alfalfa. On my soul. You can't out alpha somebody if they are alfalfa. On my soul. How you spell my son's name? On my soul. On my soul. You can't out alpha somebody if they are alpha. On my soul. Can't do it, champ. It won't happen. It won't happen. I promise you, it won't happen, bro. Y'all can't fool me, bro. You can't just talk tough to people that got less than you, bro. You got to talk tough to everybody, nigga. I don't care, bro. I don't need this podcast, all that, nigga. I don't need to come up here, flip the table, nah, F that, nigga. And we going to war on some YouTube shit, bro. We can doing videos back and forth all day. Fuck that, like. I'm going in, bro. You can't out-alpha the alfalfa, champ. Nasty word? Yeah. Stino with the triple entendres. Yo, listen, man. I used to be a rapper. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be a rapper. My pops out-alphaed the cream cheese respectfully. We working on ours, bro. I'm 3-0 against cream cheese. 3-0. No losses. Keep it a hundo.
The reason why that is the metaphor that jumps into my mind immediately is because
why is
you an asshole?
It often occurs
That's
to me.
why I just say it.
No, all of my podcast co-hosts are kind of like little different mini romances.
You just did it. What do you mean by that? What is a mini romance?
In the sense of like, it's not like I'm actually having sex with most of my co-hosts. Obviously, there are exceptions like Brig Baby, but like we.
Why he keep doing it? All of his dudes that he hired in, all these gang banging bagels, all these GB bagels are nothing but mini romances. Bro, I promise y'all, bro. Y'all can say what y'all want. Oh, if Adam offered you a bag, bro, I'm not gonna hold you. I can't even tell y'all the opportunity that I was given recently. I don't care, bro. We gonna make it on our own, bro. We not doing this, bro. I cannot work for somebody that's gonna play like this, bro. Oh yeah, Stino, yeah, me like a little romance, man. But I ain't chasing no pussy though. You know what I'm saying? Like what, bro? What? Immediate violation, bro. Immediately.
What I do is, it's kind of like you meet someone. You form a bond, a connection of sorts, and then, hey, maybe that person decides at one point that they want to go find out if there are better opportunities out there. Maybe they don't want to be in a relationship with me. Maybe they want to go and try to see if they could form a relationship with somebody else.
So you don't.
That's okay. That's fine. They can do that.
So you haven't.
I'm not going to chase them.
You haven't really sat back and thought about.
He's crazy.
Anything that may have rubbed him the wrong way. No, if you could do anything different, let me ask this.
Yeah. Would you? Because rubbing him, relationship, vagina, like all like this shit is sounding crazy, bro. This shit is sounding real crazy, bro. On my soul. The expertise it took you to be able to put that hat on like that is awe-inspiring, champ. The amount of goddamn grease you had to put on your scalp to put that hat on, champ, is something to. Man, that's Velcro, champ. I think the inside of that is Velcro, champ. On my soul.
Would you have done anything differently?
Yeah, I would have teleported to Vernon Avenue and I would have yanked the M80 out of his hand and I would have thrown it all the way to the ops side. No, I mean, what am I going to do differently?
I'm just asking.
The only thing,
asking you.
The only thing
if
that
you
I'm
said
aware
you would have handled it all the same way, didn't it?
The only thing that I'm aware of that he's mad about is something that I would not apologize for and I would never compromise on, which is I do podcasts and we talk about what's going on. And sometimes I might be doing a podcast with someone who doesn't get along with somebody else, and I'm still going to have a conversation with them about the thing that we're talking about.
Out of everybody.
And that's where, if you want to keep your integrity, right, sometimes you got to miss certain things on purpose. One of my best friends, Jam Master Jay Jr., when his pops, after that trial, and niggas got found guilty or whatever, I stayed totally away from that shit. Totally away from it, bro. Sometimes you gotta chill, bro. Sometimes you gotta just relax if you want to keep that relationship, friendship intact. Sometimes you gotta chill, bro. But this is how you know that Adam's soul is now glowing, champ, all right? And it's glowing black. And that black is for that Clout Team Max 5000, champ. On my soul. His soul is a dark, smoky black. Okay? For that Clout Team Max 5000 now in pressed boysenberry. On my soul. Pressed and churned boysenberry. This nigga's nasty work, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sheesh. Sometimes you gotta chill, bro. I would never do that to none of y'all niggas that I know through YouTube or in real life. If something crazy happened to y'all, I'm never gonna run no content on that shit, bro. I'll miss it and talk about something else, bro. That's just me. But let's continue to let Adam sell. Well, he doesn't have a soul. Let Wack sell a soul, champ. Let's go.
How do you sit down with, right? And I'm not even talking about you sitting down with him, right? But I think I would have controlled the Gumby slander at him.
How am I going to control Gumby?
Listen.
Gumby's his own man.
I'm not saying
he couldn't control the slander when it came to your wife, champ. To your shorty. You know he's not going to control no slander when it comes to any one of y'all bagels. Look at y'all, bro. Look at yourselves.
You sitting down with him. It's whatever. Gumby's a funny dude. You know, he's character dude, right? But I think when it came to him attacking 4Extras, I think that the King Pill shit, he had been coming in.
For the record, though, that was way after 4Extra had already cut ties with No Jumper and stopped speaking to me, because the original thing, like
was
the King Pill Munchie conversation, that's like a month before the Gumby episode or whatever.
That's a given. The King Pill Munchie B shit is a given.
Right.
That's been going on.
But then like Gumby is someone that I had been trying to get on the podcast for a couple months at that point. We finally made it happen. The idea that I would censor him talking about 4Extra's hand. I mean, why would I do that? What the fuck? Like, well, he can talk about it. It's in the news. It's not like it's a secret.
No, let me tell you what's happening, Adam, and I think you don't understand this. And it really ain't you know, because, bro,
give him another excuse, champ. Make up another excuse for him or why he's not loyal to y'all. And I'm pretty sure, I'm positive, as a matter of fact, bro, y'all been saving Adam life out there. Whether he knows it or not, whether y'all want it to be known or not, y'all, each one of y'all that work up there in y'all different ways have been saving Adam's life, and he's able to talk how he talk and move how he move because of y'all, bro. So go ahead and give him another excuse of why he don't respect y'all enough to do certain things that y'all ask, champ.
If you in the streets and you call yourself a gangbanger, when you bring your ass up here and sit at this table, all them politics and all how it's supposed to go and what it is in the county jail and prison in the hood, that shit doesn't exist in here.
So when you go up there, know that you're selling your soul. Why can't you just say that? Because people like Hefe and all that, they don't understand, champ, all right? They don't understand. But if you turn into, champ, I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to hold you. If you do decide to turn into the one that we know as Things, I think they will listen to you, champ. I think they will listen to you, bro. You gotta release the gingerbread, champ, and be strong, man. Be strong. Be strong. Say it. Y'all selling y'all soul when y'all come up here. Your morality and your loyalty and what you love, that shit is a wrap. It's a wrap when you come up here. You heard that, Hefe? It don't exist. When you up there, it don't exist. He's looking at y'all niggas in y'all eyes and telling y'all it don't exist.
Yeah.
Period. And I think what's happening is, and it ain't on you, a lot of the characters.
Why is it not on him? See, you giving him, this nigga keep giving him excuses, bro. Why you keep giving them excuses, bro?
That shit doesn't exist in here.
Yeah.
Period. And I think what's happening is, and it ain't on you, a lot of the characters that we see on social media happen to be gangbangers, right? But some of them, like Hawk, I believe Hawk gets it to a point to where he knows it got to be a little giving it, because you said some crazy shit to Hawk.
I just emailed you something that you can pull up. What
you
did I
said
say?
some crazy shit to Hawk that I was like, okay, maybe he's in the right state of mind.
Like what?
Somebody was talking about it's their birthday, and whenever somebody was up there with you, and he was like, oh, I can't go. Maybe it was Lush or something. I don't know. I can't go because my kid is due or some shit like that.
Oh,
right?
and I said,
and you said, fuck your kid.
I was like, fuck the kid. You got a podcast.
Right then, the Hoover Hawk that we know would have flipped out on your ass.
See, you see how Wack 100 gives examples of how all of y'all let Adam violate? It's not just me. See, y'all got to read in between the lines. It ain't just me. He violates all of us. Remember, he said, F your baby, and he said, yo, this thing is crazy, bro. For no bread, the only thing Hoover Hawk got was violated by damn homie. I don't know how you let yourself get caught up in that trick bag, bro. Now you apologizing online and all this other shit, bro. I didn't even want to cover that shit because who is that? Like, come on, bro. This nigga's crazy, man.
See, but you...
That's such a retarded thing to flip out about.
See, the fact that you're saying that...
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one that can really isolate the crazy shit you say.
I love that. I do a podcast where it's so obvious that we are joking around and we're having fun, that offensive jokes are part of it. And then we have a whole mob of fans out there that are so committed to finding offense in everything they want.
So committed to finding the offense. Yeah, Tim. Yo, my son talk like... He talk like a kid that's like into science fairs and shit. You know what I'm saying? The volcano and the eruption. See, once you put the fucking baking soda at the bottom and then you put the water and you like, bro, shut up, bro. What's wrong with you, bro? My son foaming at the mouth, champ. Foaming at the mouth, champ. You just put the water and then the planets.
That offensive jokes are part of it, and then we have a whole mob of fans out there that are so committed to finding offense in everything. They want to sow division between the hosts so bad, and then the hosts don't give a fuck, and they're just like with the pitchforks just rallying. No, you have to be offended by this. It's so pathetic, and we shouldn't even be giving airtime to these kind of pathetic opinions.
Okay, you done?
Sure.
Okay, now.
Yo, my son Karen 22 is wilding, bro. So you can wild out and you can say whatever you want to say, and what everybody else say is elementary school talk, and you above that. Right? You just above what everybody else. Yo, bro, listen, I hope I don't turn into that person, bro. Like, for real, bro. Like, I hope I at least listen to some niggas, bro. Cause this shit is crazy, bro. This nigga don't care, bro. He don't listen, bro. And y'all still going.
He has a kid on the way. I can't pretend. You tell Hawk, and you're saying it was out of fun. Fuck your kid.
I would love to see it so that we could actually show how obviously sarcastic I was being in the moment.
Out of fun, though,
because
right?
Hawk's opinion, or what he said is,
he didn't hear you.
I'm not gonna. No, I seen like a comment where he was responding to somebody talking about this, where he said, like, I'm not gonna get out of pocket over something that was obviously a joke. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, he didn't hear you at the time.
No, but he responded to it on Instagram.
What he was able to do, because people kept telling him about it, was go back and look at it and then see afterward, You said, oh, obviously you didn't hear me. I made a joke about whatever.
Oh, I did clarify. Right.
Right? So he was able to see the whole thing. I'm talking about the Hawk, that the people know, any man, right? And I got you in the trick bag on this one. When somebody
Yo. Gotta do it. It just be happening, bro. Oh my soul. Oh my soul. My son Wack. My son Wack 100. Oh my soul. Completely sand, but that's really gingerbread. Oh my soul. But that's really gingerbread. It's light gingerbread. Gluten-free gingerbread. I got you in the trick bag on this one. Man, why you sucking this nigga, bro? Like, yo, what's up with this guy?
mentions their kid and a man says, fuck your kid, right? It's immediate response.
It is, bro. It is.
Why did I tell you, I don't give a fuck what you say about T-Rail. He got that coming. Because of what?
Because his son's throwing it back in a circle?
Yeah. Because he said, well, you know what? I really can't say nothing. Because he said something about your child.
And no, the reason why it was so obviously a joke is because I have never disrespected anybody's kids on this podcast aside from one person, Zero.
So let me ask you something. Do you think disrespecting somebody's kid should be in the joke category?
I think it's certainly something you can make jokes about, yeah.
You believe that shit?
That you can make jokes about having children? Yeah, of course.
No, about somebody's kid. Like, say you believe the words "fuck your kid" should be in the joke category.
I mean, how many times have you watched a stand-up set and seen the...
This nigga's crazy. So you a gangbanger, you a stand-up comedian, you a bagel, and you all this shit except for somebody that never did none of this shit before. You know the rules. Well, you know, I watched Richard Pryor one time. He said F your kids, and you know, nigga, you not them. You not them, champ.
Comedian make jokes about their kids and other people's kids.
Their kids, yeah, but I'm just telling you, you're on a whole nother planet because you ain't bullshitting right now. You're looking at me like, hey, what the fuck, it was a joke.
No, because you're trying to like stir up some kind of imaginary controversy and imaginary offense where in context, when it was a bunch of people who are actually cool on a podcast together, there wasn't any offense. But this is what they do, is that now people decide to get the pitchforks out and be like, you weren't offended, but you're a bitch because you weren't offended.
Let me tell you why I'm not trying to stir it up. The picture I'm trying to paint is that where you're at mentally and how you see shit in your world
4D chess,
is totally different to how we take what you say.
Did he say 4D chess? Yo, bro. Yeah, all right. Gene Poole says Adam slowly taking over LA. Bro, it's not even slowly. He's already taking over, bro. Some real Akon shit. He's taking over. Oh my soul. Violate, yeah, I think it's 4D chess. Bro, listen, I've been friends with people for mad long. Niggas never gonna say F your kid on some laughing shit, bro. Niggas not even gonna do that, bro. Like, yeah, like, yo, bro, I'll be back, bro. I gotta put the kids to bed and all that. Nigga, F your kids. Oh, no, I'm just playing. What? Crazy work, bro.
And the people
but actually, the fact that I made a joke and that nobody got offended by it besides the people who were in the comments.
He didn't hear you.
But that proves that actually there was no offense because I even explained, I doubled back.
Sidebar, I see somebody mention Eddie Murphy. I went to school, which is crazy, right? I went to school with Charlie Murphy's son and Jam Master Jay's son at the same time, the same high school, the same years, and both of them niggas was in my crew. My little crew I had, or we had. It wasn't just my crew, but it was a bunch of niggas that chilled together and all that. I tried to reach out to this nigga mad times and ask him to pop out, but I don't know, bro. Niggas say yeah sometime, and then sometimes you don't want to. I don't know, bro. I don't be trying to beg nobody to do nothing. But salute to the Murphy family, champ. On my soul.
Back and said, hey, it's awkward because I made this joke and you didn't hear me, and so nobody laughed. Except I explained it to him, and he still didn't give a fuck because it was obviously a joke.
Listen,
and friends can joke around with each other.
He's not your friend. Thank you, Wack. See, Adam uses that friendship shield when he does something diabolical, but then when somebody feels like, okay, he's my friend, he's not going to violate me, you're not friends then. This was in Queens. Yup, Martin Van Buren High School, bro. Facts. We all went to the school the same time, bro. It's crazy work.
Okay, friend, y'all just met each other.
We might not be at full friend status
listen,
yet, but
I believe that if he would have heard you initially, he would have reacted another way.
I don't think so. I think we would have got that it was a joke.
No. You want to call him?
I don't care.
This will call him. Now, do I think you was playing in your own twisted ass way? Yeah. You burnt out like that. This is why I don't pay you no attention when you saying gay shit.
I think everybody should be able to make jokes about everything, including their children, including HIV, STDs, illegal immigration, cancer.
Nah, you can't make jokes about that. So if somebody says my sister died of breast cancer, you gonna make a joke about the breast?
If the joke was good enough, then I think it would be acceptable.
See, you're fucked up in the head, bro.
Why?
Some of these things, it's just you can't joke about.
Where is he from? He from New Hampshire, something like that, right? That's why, bro. This nigga never been packed out before, bro. He never been packed out before, bro. And you never had to pay for your words, bro. That's why he's talking like this, man.
I have a bunch of family members who died from cancer.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think cancer is off limits as far as something you can make a joke about.
So if your aunt died of cancer, you would joke with your uncle about his wife dying of cancer?
No, I'm talking about just joking about cancer in general. Like as if there was some joke that was about cancer and it was funny.
But why wouldn't you joke about his wife that died of cancer? Because you know that's wrong. Because you know that's wrong, right? See how niggas be want to dance around certain shit? This what they can't do with me. I be laughing and joking, but why wouldn't you make a joke about your uncle's wife that passed away from cancer? Because that would be wrong.
So, and then someone's aunt died of cancer. That joke could still be funny outside of the fact that you personally dealt with the trauma of somebody dying from cancer.
So hypothetically speaking, your aunt dies of breast cancer, right? Would you tell your uncle, well, how long did you expect her to live with a rotten breast? With a rotten tit?
I mean, it's not funny, but if it was funny, I can imagine it being funny.
And you would say it. Some shit is just off limits. Is anything off limits to you?
Not if it's funny.
Well, what's off limits to you, Wack? I'm not going to hold you. What's off limits to you, champ? What's off limits to you, champ? See, me, when people act like this and you get to know somebody and they start tweaking and you like, damn, this person do this, I don't rock with you no more. That's it. It's over. That's it, bro. You don't have to be a bro. I don't have to be. What would it take for y'all to stop making excuses and stop letting him do this to y'all? Y'all don't have the same sense of humor. Y'all don't have the same sense of family. Y'all don't come from the same place. The only thing y'all have in common is clout. Y'all trying to get clout. That's the only thing y'all have in common, bro, and y'all stay letting them violate. Adam talking about comedy culture. He's a podcaster, bro. He's not even funny. I'm a podcaster too, but at least I'm a little bit funny. This nigga's not even funny, bro. Never been packed out, never had to pay for his words and keep the blick on him. Dangerous combination, bro. You're not going to pop nothing. I promise you, you're not going to pop nothing, bro. I promise you, bro. Niggas can say they got the toast on them and all that, bro. It won't pop nothing. Because you know what's going to happen? It's not like you can pop somebody and you're not going to go to jail. You're going to still have to go to jail. You're going to have to prove that it was self-defense and all this other shit, but you're still going to have to go to jail. You may come home, but Adam doesn't want to go to that route. Nobody wants to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Some people will, some people won't. He can talk all that fly shit if he want, though. Dice TV says because he don't have no limits either. Let's not forget the stuff he was saying about Brick Baby wife sleeping around with the Bloods, bro. He just said that he was piping Brick Baby. Like, bro, yeah, but this is what y'all get for letting my son Tom Green violate y'all, bro.
I think as long as it's actually funny, then you should be able to joke about anything.
Okay, so you do know, right? On some real shit. Now, hear me when I say this. I got to respect what you're saying about you because it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have to respect anything he's saying? You don't have to, but you want to. You don't have to, Snagglepuss, but you want to, champ.
You're saying as long as it's funny, it's not off limits, although somebody may be offended by it. Okay, so that says that if it's funny that somebody beating the shit out of you and slugging you with a hammer, that's not off limits either. That's funny, right?
No,
because some people may take that as being funny.
Let's do the actual example of this. Let's say.
Why not do his example, bro? I can't chill with people like this, bro. I can't chill with people like this. He's not going to answer your question because he don't respect you. He don't respect you. You want to know why he don't respect you? It may be because of this, allegedly. It may be because of this, allegedly, champ. Imaginary $200 million empire. Champ. He probably knows the backstory and what you got and what you don't got. And, bro, he don't respect you, champ. Nasty work indeed.
That tomorrow I'm leaving here and I get jumped and they beat the shit out of me with hammers.
Yeah. Some people may think it's funny.
Are we no longer able to make jokes about someone getting beat up and attacked with hammers? No.
No,
that's still something you could potentially joke about. Now, would it be funny?
Bro, listen. We're going to go to the next clip. I'm going to let them go for a little bit longer and then we're going to go to the next clip. This is crazy. He's not answering the question at all. No, if you got attacked by hammers, could somebody make a joke about it? No, but you can still make jokes about other people getting attacked. Yeah, but can they make jokes about you? Would that be funny? You're not answering the question, bro.
If immediately after I was beaten with hammers and I'm in the hospital, if Donnie hopped on Instagram and said, LOL, Adam got beat with hammers, no, that probably wouldn't be funny.
That's what you let happen to 4 extras. You just, see?
What?
That's what you let happen to 4 extras.
How?
You let Gumby sit here and say what he said about, they called him like, they said some crazy shit. I don't know what they said, nubby and some shit.
Let me explain it to you in a way that I think you can understand.
No.
Smack Tow Wow, Smack Tow Wow, Smack Tow Wow, champ. What? In a way I can understand, bro. You not smarter than me, bro. I sold crack. I ain't gonna lie, I did that. I did that on my soul. I did that. I sold crack, bro. You still not smarter than me, bro, on nothing. You could try to talk proper and do this, and I am Brahms. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Still not smarter than me, champ. Let me explain this in a way that you're a little goddamn minuscule. Yeah. Nasty work, champ. Are you a baby? Yeah, this nigga's a baby. He treating you like a big baby, champ. Oh, man.
And say what he said about, they called him like, they said some crazy shit. I don't know what they said, nubby and some shit.
Let me explain it to you in a way that I think you can understand.
No, bro. See,
do you understand the concept of a platform?
No, I get all that.
Like,
don't know what they said, nubby and some shit.
Let me explain
I don't
it
know.
to you in a way that I think you can understand.
No, bro. See,
Nigga, how do you get violated and smile that hard, bro? How do you get violated and smile that hard? That's how we used to act, or some of us, during like Jim Crow and all that. No, you can't have none of these pies. These are not N-word pies. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry. You smiling from ear to ear, cheekbone to cheekbone, champ. Champ.
Do you understand the concept of a platform?
no, I get all that.
Like when you get on, what social media are you primarily on? Instagram. When you
I
get
don't
on
know your
Instagram
business.
and you
Yeah,
say something crazy
whatever.
and you get out of pocket, nobody looks at Mark Zuckerberg and says, how dare you let this person be on your platform saying these
Bullshit,
terrible
they
things?
report it.
Well, some people might report it, but I don't think anybody actually thinks that Mark.
Bro, you don't have a social media platform, bro. You don't have a whole social media platform app or whatever. You have a goddamn podcast. You have a YouTube page, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Mark Zuckerberg. This nigga's crazy, bro. Yo.
Mark Zuckerberg is nobody's ever gone to Mark Zuckerberg and said, why do you continue to allow Wack 100 to say things that he
Okay, let
does
me
on
ask you
social media? Now, when I say that, I'm saying Gumby on here making jokes about Fresh. I view it the same way. It may be a platform
course
that
you do.
I own, but I, except for extreme cases, don't feel like
So
it's
you
my
get
job
beat with a hammer.
to litigate speech.
You get beat with a hammer. Okay. You get beat with a hammer. Beat you with a hammer. You in the hospital and they go fucking put up a post of somebody hammering a nail and tag your wife and say, how's your day? Would you
that
think
sounds like the kind of joke that absolutely people would make.
And do you think that would be appropriate?
I don't think that I have any room to tell random people on the internet what they can and can't
That ain't
joke
what I'm
about.
saying. I said, do you
Now,
think
if
it
it was my
appropriate?
close friend, okay, yeah, I think that's inappropriate. That's not really what a friend would do.
Do you
right?
think you and 4Xs were close friends?
I would say that he had basically told me that we were very close friends.
No.
yeah.
He had basically told me we were close friends. Do you consider you and 4Extra close friends? He told me we were close friends. Yo. Anybody watching this, if y'all go up to No Jumper and y'all not getting no bread, when y'all go up there, put y'all merch on, bro. Put y'all merch on. Make some shirts that got your YouTube channel on it, because the bread ain't worth it. This is nasty work, bro. You was calling a nigga in the morning, FaceTime. You FaceTiming your daughter. Yeah, man, you got a beautiful daughter and all that. Like, what? Man, oh man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So I do it on my own pause, bro. Nah, come on, bro. What?
Okay, yeah, I think that's inappropriate. That's not really what a friend would do.
Do you
right?
think you and 4Xs were close friends?
I would say that he had basically told me that we were very close friends.
No, what he told you. See, there go the problem, y'all.
I think we were friends.
I'm
Sure.
asking you, how
Very
did you?
close friends. Now you're kind of getting into the territory I might not be comfortable with.
That's you and Brick
Friends,
Baby. You
sure.
and Brick Baby because y'all did gay shit sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you think he took it a little more serious than you did?
If he thought that we had the kind of friendship that meant that I wasn't going to have a conversation with him blowing one of his appendages off on the podcast, if he thought that that was the extent of our friendship, he was confused, because I don't really have that kind of friendship with almost anybody. We talk about the news on here, and I'm
I
even
think it's
down to
only a
talk
couple
about
people up here.
Huh?
Josh or Remo, maybe.
What about them?
Them probably Mikey. I think your close friends are the people that's really a part of the internal workers of your business.
Yeah, probably.
Everybody else is expandable.
I prefer from
Including you, because you're not, they have nothing to do with this man's business. So, including you, champ.
My close friends to really like not have anything to do with No Jumper, ideally. That would be great. Like I used to have all my, like when I first started, it was like, oh, I'm going to hire all these people that I'm friends with. And as time goes by, you find that it's actually a lot better to employ people that are not, that don't feel like they have that sort of relationship with you. Now, do I feel like I have friendships with a lot of people who work here? Yeah. But also, I don't want it to become so close that they feel like they can manipulate and take advantage of me.
But you want it to be close enough to where they protect you and make sure you stay alive. Yo, bro. Bro. Y'all watch him, champ. Y'all have to watch him, champ. My son Gambit, on my soul. My son Gambit, y'all gotta watch him, man. He's very tricky, champ. He's very tricky, champ. Oh, my soul. My son is very tricky, bro. My son is visibly cream cheese, but sounds like bagel. You gotta watch him, bro. He's very tricky. This is nasty work, bro. Y'all have to just remove yourself from No Jumper, bro. He does not care about y'all. He doesn't hire his friends because he know he can't violate his real friends like how he violates y'all. He don't care if y'all come or go. Pause. Right? So y'all are expendable. His real friends are not, bro. You don't work with the inner workings of his business. On my soul. You got a play date outfit on. That shit like an outfit I put on my son. On my soul. That nigga some red and white Nikes. Outside. Fuck what you talking about, nigga? We outside, nigga. We going to the goddamn jump house. Eat ices and goddamn gumdrops all day, champ. On my soul. He violated house phone his real friend, bro. And then after that, he was like, yo, you know what? I think I'm just going to hire people that I can violate and not feel bad about it. Let these guys think that they're my friends so they can protect me on the street, and I'll just violate them and get new ones.
Now, if it's what's good for the goo, what's good for you is good for them too, right? So if you say slick shit about them that you think nothing wrong with it, they can say slick shit back. Can they say slick shit back to you in the same lane as you did to them and not have to worry about any repercussions behind it?
You're talking about,
can they say it back to you is nasty work. Y'all niggas is grown gangbangers. Can they say it back to you?
the hosts on No Jumper?
Anybody else, like if you pop it and Hefe and you say some slick shit about that he took offended, right?
I want to hear this one.
And you know he didn't say nothing, all right, fuck it. Can he pop some slick shit back at you and you say, and he says, hey, I thought it was funny. And you like, hey, bro, I don't appreciate it without you.
And I actually feel like a huge percentage of what we do on camera here is basically like talking about jokes, conversations, etc., and deciding if they were, for whatever reason, appropriate or not appropriate. Like that's a huge percentage of the oxygen that is expanded on this podcast.
No, it's not. The most oxygen that's expanded on this podcast is crash outs. Niggas want to see y'all crash, bro. That's it, bro. Niggas want to see y'all crash, bro. What are you talking about? If jokes were what? I didn't even know y'all did that.
So for sure, yeah. I mean, if I offend Dan Hefe and he wants to joke back at me, and then I could assume we're going to end up having a whole prolonged, drawn-out conversation about, was Adam's joke funny? Was Dan Hefe's joke funny? I mean, sure.
So long as it leads to content, you good with it?
Well, that is kind of what we're doing here.
No, I'm asking you. So,
I mean, I have people on the podcast. You don't even have to say somebody I'm cool with, like Aunt Hefe. Like the Gumby thing was kind of like, I had him on the podcast because he had kind of put himself out there as an adversary to me. So that's me inviting somebody on the podcast who I knew was going to be talking shit to me. And that's why I invited him.
What about Aunt Hefe? Answer the Aunt Hefe question.
He's definitely a funny dude. I'm curious about what Hawk was saying.
You and Gumby together.
Gumby just text me.
Not homies. Will you and Gumby do an episode together?
Yeah.
Woo. Back to selling your soul once again. back to selling thine soul. Should we continue watching this or should we go into the next clip? I ain't gonna lie, right? I wanted to watch this and I still do want to watch it, right? This is about Wack 100's allegedly. I'm just gonna say allegedly on my soul because these niggas be playing a different game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't want to talk about this. But if y'all want to watch it, y'all go over to Wack 100 expose lies about diaper factories in the Congo. Cause I don't know if it's real or if it's not. Cease and desist. You know how these niggas play, bro. You know how niggas play when niggas get their business exposed and all that. Yeah, I mean. Facts. I only watch No Jumper to see who's gonna violate Adam. Facts. Deathpool says that was a statement to cover himself, saying basically if he says something about him, he's going to have a discussion about it. It might not go your way. Bro, listen, man, if y'all niggas want to be grown men with bosses, I don't want to have no boss. I don't need no boss. On my soul. Cali Fee says, yeah, he may try to clip your page. It ain't worth it. On my soul. You feel me? Stino, you got to support the Pyru Pampers. I support anybody that's doing well, champ. On my soul. I support everybody that's doing well. Hefe just violated the dictionary. Well, let's see, champ. Let's see. Did he? Did he? He dropped something? I nigga ain't dropped nothing, bro. I don't really care about this, the Hoover shit. How long is it? 14 minutes? I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of want to watch this Flakko shit real quick because we talked about this. We talked about the last time I spoke about Flakko, as a matter of fact. He had dropped this video talking about T Grizzly is about to get locked up. Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can find it. That nigga be dropping wild videos, I ain't gonna lie. Where is it? Here you go. Right? So he's been on this shit for like 2 weeks. Right? It says this one right here, it says new crime scene evidence prove T Grizzly murdered his aunt. He got about 3 or 4 videos. The shooter said T Grizzly paid to get his aunt whacked. And then he dropped one today that we gonna watch. That says T Grizzly just got away with his aunt's unaliving. You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all before we start, champ. I want to show y'all how this Clout team get niggas. Now, Flakko almost got 300,000 subs, right? But when you try to expose niggas and you try to be the one to say shit and it don't go your way, just like we saw with Demon Time Exotics yesterday, you see niggas backpedal and scramble. This looks very bad for him and his credibility. He had everybody, well, them niggas believing T Grizzly was about to go to jail, and he's not. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's watch Flakko scramble, champ. Oh, my soul. Let's watch him scramble.
Beyond shocking update in the trial of T Grizzly's auntie, Jobina Brown. This is an update that I don't think I was expecting. I don't think anybody who heard the details and the evidence of this case was expecting, but we have to talk about it.
She managed T Grizzly, one of Detroit's most popular rappers, but earlier this week, Jobina Brown was shot and killed on the city's east side. Tonight, we're hearing from a local radio show host who worked with Brown. 7 Action News reporter Anu Prakash joins us live from the scene to tell us how Brown is being remembered and what police are saying. Anu.
Well, Glenda, Detroit police tell me that homicide investigators are still working on this case, still trying to figure out what led up to the shooting here on 3 Mile Road just off of Mack.
Now, we know the imbecile that's responsible for Jobina Brown's death is Wu Thing, Wu 600, close friend, associate, same gang as T Grizzly's close friend, Buka 600. I'll spare you the details. Go to my T Grizzly playlist if you want to hear the full story from day one. This is just the update, okay? So a lot of us thought this dude was cooked. We thought he was done for because he was found in Chicago driving around the getaway vehicle in this murder, as well as being in possession with the firearm in the murder. Sir, like the evidence is so impeccable. I'm asking, why is a trial needed?
Yo, bro, do you hear the excitement in this nigga voice? Do you hear the excitement in his voice when he's talking about somebody that he wants to go to jail? Doesn't know T Grizzly from a hole in the wall, champ. All the evidence says, this is what these niggas do on YouTube, champ. Jerry Gambooty says he needs to sit a bit back further from the camera. Well, you know his thighs take up a lot of that space in the chair, so he got to sit forward.
They found him in possession of the getaway vehicle, the murder weapon, and they pinged his cell phone in the vicinity of the murder for 2 hours. He was sitting on the location. Come on, bruh. Throw away the keys. But apparently, that's not what's going to be happening, at least for now. After all this evidence, after all my it's over, he's done videos.
You still couldn't get both of the sides even. After all the videos and all the money, you still couldn't get both sides even. On my soul.
This man went to court in front of a jury of his peers, and a hung jury came back. They could not make up a decision. They could not find him guilty. It was a mistrial. The hung jury was returned back on the 31st. I knew about this for about 2 days, but I was kind of waiting, right, to see who reported on it. Because there's a couple of dudes who claim they've been in the courtroom on YouTube, but somehow none of them reported on this. They're going to wait for Flakko to report on it, and then they're going to make a video. But coincidentally, they're going to make a video about my update that they didn't have before I made the update, even though they supposedly had people in the courtroom.
They're going to make a video about my update, even though they didn't update first, because I updated it, and then I'm the one who did it, and then me, champ, me. This nigga is crazy, bro. This nigga Porky is crazy, bro. Nasty work. He don't want to pay that extra 10 to line up the bid. Yo, bro, nasty work. How you want a nigga you don't know to go to jail so bad, bro? It's crazy, bro. And then you was wrong. Yeah. Bro stayed solid. He didn't tell on nobody like you said he did. It was a hung jury. And now you're wrong. You got to make a goddamn video about it. This is why you don't do things like that. All you goddamn YouTube detectives. This is why you don't do shit like this, bro. It's nasty work.
But we're going to address those dudes a little
address
later
it,
in this
champ.
video.
Address
But the
it.
main question is, how did he beat this? His phone was pinged at the crime scene for 2 hours. He was found in possession of the murder weapon and the getaway vehicle, and his phone is being pinged leaving the city like minutes after the shooting and going back to Chicago, and his phone was also pinged coming to Detroit. How did he beat this? So first off, he tried to get the cell phone evidence thrown out. He claims the cell phone is in somebody else's name. It's not my phone. However, the number that belongs to that phone is a number that he is known to use.
You want to know what's funny? They say that he's LA's DJ Academics, right? But it makes sense. DJ Academics been wrong about a few cases, bro. This is why he tried to stay away from that shit now. He was wrong about the takeoff situation. And I believe another one too, bro. The nigga was wrong, bro. And now you see this, like, bro, y'all gotta chill, bro. You niggas did not go to school for law. Y'all did not become goddamn cops and all that, bro. Relax, bro. You could barely talk straight. You could bet, bro. I can imagine how many hours it took to film this. Crazy. How did he get away with this, champ? How? How do you wear sneakers with no socks? How do you wear sneakers with no socks, champ? How do you run barefoot outside with no sneakers on, champ? No socks, no sneakers, nothing, just. My son got a dog paw on the bottom of his feet, on my soul. You know that little pad? You know the rough pad? You know dogs got built-in boots, on my soul. You know the little rough pad? That joint, my son be out. How do you run so fast barefoot, champ? How? Attention, Flakko is not a West Coast academics. Bro, tell them that. You gotta tell them that, bro, because this is what they believe, bro. They're saying it themselves. See, look, Flakko got almost 300,000 subs, bro. He surpassed all of them. So they're showing him supreme love, man. I remember when he quoted a Saucy Santana verse but couldn't quote a Tupac bar, not even half a bar. And he's supposed to be the voice of the West. Nasty work indeed, champ. Hit that like button, subscribe. Nasty feet is glass proof. Word. Walking on shards, champ. Shards. Still no credible evidence, bro. This is, bro, I just be wanting to highlight certain shit, bro. Because I seen him going with this narrative and we reacted to it. And I was just waiting for everything to be over and said and done and to see what he was going to say. That's all, bro. I wasn't going to follow him every step of the way. Lord knows I don't like to listen to this man talk. But we have to do our due diligence and we got to watch, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to watch when they collapse, bro. This may bring down the credibility of Son whole page, bro.
So he couldn't get it thrown out. It didn't get thrown out. The evidence actually stayed, which to me, I thought was going to be the deciding factor on this case. The cell phone. If the cell phone gets admissible, right? If it's admissible, then he's cooked because you were at the crime scene. But if it's not admissible, then he's going to walk. The cell phone was admissible, but it was still a hung jury. Here's how I don't want to say beat it, because trial is resuming. Well, the pre-trial hearing is resuming August 15th. The judge told this dude that he'll be able to attend the pre-trial and the trial via Zoom. That's already a bad sign. The judge ain't taking this case seriously at all. But here's how exactly he beat it.
My son got cheese wheels inside his head. You saw how them shits was turning? My son got wheels of sharp cheddar cheese, champ, inside his head, just turning, champ. He's trying to think of these words. Mr. Jones says, crazy part is T Grizzly not even on trial. So why is he trying to tie this shit to T Grizzly? Why does he want T Grizzly to go to jail so bad, bro? Or is it just the Clout Team Max 5,000? He could have not made this whole narrative and skipped this and talked about everything else. He gets wild views. Why? Y'all be addicted, bro. Pause. Y'all be addicted, bro. This shit crazy, son. My son snuff elophagus, champ.
Not beat it, but the hung jury. You know what I mean, right? Anything other than guilty in my eyes is a beat it for now. So his lawyer brought his brother to testify, and they brought medical records. So he got shot August 6th. Wu thing. He got shot August 6th, and he was in the hospital until August 15th. When he left the hospital, we don't know what his condition is. But his brother testified that when he left the hospital August 15th, that he could barely walk. That he was in horrible shape. That when
you mean like the shape you're in, champ? Oh my soul, horrible shape. You mean like the shape you're in, champ? You, oh man, you mean like the letter 8, champ? Oh my soul. He was in horrible shape. Yeah, I'm saying, I know you heard that a lot, champ.
he left the hospital August 15th. He was disabled. Now, we know the brother came to that court adding cake on it, bruh. We know the brother came to that court and did what he had to do, homie. Because realistically, nobody will really know if he's telling the truth or not.
This is why you shut your mouth. On my soul. Gerald Levert, on my soul. This is why you shut your mouth, champ. I know this is a very flattering picture of you, champ. But this is why you shut your goddamn mouth, champ. On my soul. If you can't tell what's going on, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta relax. Did he just do that live? Yeah, like, bro, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? This is the type of shit y'all like on YouTube. Copy, champ. I'm not gonna hold you copy. Copy, bro. Added cake is crazy, bro. I was gonna say something about that, but I just want to get, like, you know what I'm saying, he gotta chill, bro.
Was shot. He was in the hospital until August 15th. Now, I heard some rumors about that shooting too, but we're not gonna talk about it yet. Y'all connect the dots if you want. Nobody would know this. This is like as concrete as an alibi it could get. Because
nasty,
once you leave
bro.
the hospital and you're in your family home, well, they can lie about your condition as much as they want. Bro, they could say, man, bro, this man could barely walk, even though you was up and about, man, and in the streets afterwards, bro. Even though you was back on your feet playing basketball afterwards, they could still come to court and say, this man could barely walk. We couldn't recognize him, man. He was paraplegic, or whatever the word is.
He was what, champ? What was he again, champ?
Playing basketball afterwards. They could still come to court and say, this man could barely walk. We couldn't recognize him, man. He was paraplegic, or whatever the word is.
Aeroplegic, huh, champ? Champ. Aeroplegic? All right, champ, you know, we going. Aeroplegic, champ? Champ, don't ever in your life think it can't happen. Aeroplegic, champ? Come on, champ. What we doing, bro? You sat there with a goddamn, the nastiest of grins and said that, bro. We not doing that, bro. We will never do that again. On my soul. We will never. Hold on, champ. My son name, bro. I got a bunch of pictures in my head. Oh my soul. Yeah. Yo, I got a bunch of pictures in my head, bro. This nigga is crazy, bro. What's wrong with this nigga, man? Yo. I don't like this nigga too much, bro. Who y'all said? We got to, bro. On my soul. On my soul. And I spelled that wrong as hell. On my soul. I spelled that shit wrong as hell. But this is you, champ. On my soul. Look niggas right in their eyes, champ, didn't it? Right in their goddamn soul. Ah, champ.
Playing basketball afterwards. They could still come to court and say, this man could barely walk. We couldn't recognize him, man. He was paraplegic, or whatever the word is. And there's nothing you could do about it. Even though I'm not buying it, bruh, because 2 months later, he was running from the cops in a Detroit alley, bruh. You was not that hurt, cut it out. But
bro, you never been shot before, bro. I got shot in my leg and I was fucked up, but I was good fast though. I'm not gonna lie. I was good fast, bro. If you ain't get hit in no vitals, bro, you probably gonna be good fast, bro. I was good fast. I was alright. I ain't gonna lie.
I think the jury had a hard time reading the medical reports. Oh, okay, he got shot on August 15th. Now, the thing is, we don't even know how severe it was. We just know he was in the hospital until August 15th, but we don't know how severe the injury really was.
If you don't know how severe the injuries was, you don't know nothing is facts. Why are you making videos saying T Grizzly is going to jail? It's just a question. Why are you making videos suggesting that somebody's going to jail if you don't know anything, bro?
So the jury is looking at the medical report, looking at the brother testimony, that when he was released from the hospital August 15th, he could barely walk. So the jury is like, man, we having a hard time deciding if he could barely walk August 15th, then to say that he committed this murder August 20th, it's a reach and it's a stretch. But the thing about this is, he couldn't have been acting alone. So we don't know if he could have been somebody who was just a driver to the situation. And the shooter hasn't been caught yet. So we don't even know.
I know what it is, bro. You niggas want to be my son Al Roker, chill. On my soul. On my soul. You niggas want to get slim, but y'all niggas is the original, though. Know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas want to get slim, but y'all niggas want to grow up to be Al Roker, bro. I understand it now, bro. You want to be Al Roker. You don't want to just do YouTube videos and make content. You want to be a goddamn reporter, champ. You want to report shit. You want to be the news. You want to be the police, champ, don't it? I understand. It's nasty, but I understand, champ.
What his role was particularly. We just don't know. They they know he was there because he was found with the murder weapon. He was found with the getaway vehicle, and his phone was pinged in the vicinity for 2 hours. But to say that he did this by himself is a stretch. It's a big stretch. So he could very well have been in the vehicle as an accomplice and not the actual shooter. But the jury just had a tough time, bruh, convicting this man after the medical reports and his brother testified he could barely walk on August 15th. So to say that he conducted a murder on August 20th, they just couldn't do it.
That's called benefit of doubt. The same thing you had, but you still chose to make videos about it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's crazy when niggas get this many subs and they just throw that shit all away, bro. I want to see what his comments say, bro. What his comments say? On my soul. I don't care about who posts the news and updates first. That's why I always say I don't want to be first. I want to be the best, champ, and different. Just as long as the ish ain't false and misleading. You do a lot of clickbaiting and spin narratives how you want. And I think that's a bad skill to be good at, considering the fact that you also have a huge crowd of people influenced by your work ethic and content. So everybody don't watch you to get the update. Some people watch you for inspiration. You starting to become the creator of a bad YouTube formula. Telling you, bro, sometimes the comments, some niggas be right, bro. And there's nothing you can do about it. Flakko hella entertaining because he be hella dramatic. Some people just want to see shit burn. And this is a lot of his subscribers. You was wrong. That so-called inside contact you got you out here looking like a clown. Stop it, Flakko. Take a shower. Ah, champ. Watching this, I'm realizing Flakko really want to see folks down bad for content. He crazy as hell. What if he just innocent? See, bro? See? It's over. I mean, he got away with it. Oh no, my captions didn't work. I can tell by the way Flakko going out his way to snitch on T Grizzly that he was never a fan of his music. And these people are laughing like this shit is something funny. It's not funny, bro. It's not funny at all, bro. This shit is crazy. Most of his comments troll him. He gets a lot of H8 views. Oh, it's nasty work, bro. Is this why he's doing the content that he's doing? Because it's getting nasty. You can tell Flakko nervous as F. When he spread lies, he acts weird as F. Now, I don't think this is troll comments, bro. I think that, this is the same shit that we saying here. We not trolling them. This is real facts. This is real facts, bro. You out here wilding out. You know, these niggas on the West will talk about people doing content about niggas, but they won't point out what Flakko doing. They praise Flakko. They give Flakko the same respect they give goddamn Adam. Like, come on, bro. Call this nigga out for what he doing, bro.
It came back as a hung jury, so some people believed he was guilty. Some didn't believe he was guilty. Now, it was also revealed in court today that Jobina Brown had a life insurance policy on her. Now, I don't have the full transcripts.
I don't have the full. You don't have nothing. You have nothing. 300,000 subs. While millions of views a month. You getting about anywhere between $50 to $80, $90,000 a month. And you can't be credible is crazy work. T Grizzly will be in his comments next. But I think T Grizzly gonna let all this shit pass by. And then he's gonna violate with some type of court paperwork. That's just what I think, bro. I think that's why he not saying nothing, bro. He gonna let y'all go. He see it. You got his name in the title. I'm pretty sure he searches his name. And there it is, bro. This is definitely defamation. Allegedly. This is what I think. You're saying things that may damage this man's career, saying he has something to do with his aunt being unalive, bro. That's crazy work for views.
So I'm not gonna tell y'all.
You can't tell us.
Now,
listen.
Now I don't have the full transcripts. So I'm not gonna tell y'all.
You can't tell us. You don't have the full transcripts, but you can't tell us. You don't have them, so you can't tell us. Even if you wanted to, what you do want to tell us. You can't tell us. You see how they use words? Champ.
Just yet. I was told who was the beneficiary, but I'm not gonna tell y'all just yet. Until I get the full transcript. But somebody in court told me, part of the family, Jobina Brown had a life insurance policy on her. Now, this person told me that nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy. Nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy. So, hey, y'all make with those statements what you may.
This is the worst content I've watched, bro. This is bad, bro. This is really, bro, I can't even joke on you the way I want to, bro. This is bad, bro. On my soul. You spinning around and around and around, bro. On my soul. You spinning around and around and around and around. On my soul. Not like that, bro, but you spinning round and around and around, champ. This is you, champ. You just spinning. You spinning around, shit flying around, papers, food, roaches, shit just flying around. You just causing mayhem, bro. What are you talking about? This shit is cringy. Yo, this nigga say, yeah. So she does have an insurance policy, but I can't tell y'all. But they did tell me who was the beneficiary. Y'all can do with that. What you will, champ. On my soul. Yeah, man, bro. Yo, listen. I'm too grown, bro. On my soul. I'm too grown. I can't subject myself. I can only, this is why I like having this podcast, YouTube shit. Because it gives me a reason to watch it so I can talk about it. If I couldn't talk to nobody about this shit, I wouldn't watch it. This is nasty, bro. He lying about his source. He stutters after a brief pause when he lies. Ah, champ, you figured him out. You figured him out, ain't it, champ? Yo, look at him pushing out the lies, champ. Like he about to say, eat. On my soul, eat. What you want? I want eat. Oh, all right, copy. I got you, champ. Eat. All right, champ. Eat. All right, champ. All right. I got you, champ. Listen.
Now, this person told me
that
nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy.
Oh, word?
Nobody from her family got a dime from that life insurance policy.
Okay.
So, hey, y'all make with those statements what you may, if you get my drift. But I'm not ready to put my name to that yet until I get the full transcripts and see the black and white.
But you just want to throw a little piece out there, so if it has a little narrative that you could run, you can say, I said it first. I just didn't want to put my name on it, but bro, this nigga's crazy, bro. I can't believe y'all, bro. Like these is the niggas, bro. It be real niggas like me out here, champ. You know what I mean? And y'all niggas, this nigga.
Now the trial is restarting August 15th.
Go ahead, champ.
Now, a mistrial don't automatically mean you about to get off. Honestly, a mistrial is probably the worst case scenario for him because now the prosecutors got more time to investigate the hospital claim. Now they got more time to investigate, where was he shot at? Cool. Yo, surveillance footage for when he left the hospital. Yo, who treated him? Yo, what was his condition? Now the prosecutors could prepare more now because they know what your defense is going to be. So it's going to be a little tougher for him the next go round. But
Yo, bro, even if the doctors say it was a flesh wound, right? They can't tell nobody how you felt or how it affected you and all that. That's still benefit of the doubt. Unless they say, oh yeah, this nigga was doing backflips and then he left doing wild cartwheels. Like, bro, you can't tell me that I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? I think of air brakes when this guy talks. Yo. The stupidity from Hefe is rubbing off on the Flockinator. He used to respect vocabulary. Bro, that nigga don't care, bro. He knows that people are going to watch anyway, even if he doesn't know what he's talking about, which he usually does not.
The fact that they're having another trial that fast, they're having another trial pre-trial starts August 15th. Jury selection is August 15th. The trial ended July 31st. 15 days to put that in comparison, bro, AJ Armstrong, who was being accused of killing 2 of his parents, I think he had like 2 mistrials. And each trial was like a year or 2 apart. YNW Melly, he had a mistrial. It's going on 2 years. YNW Melly is not back on trial yet. So to have another trial within 15 days, oh, nah. Nah, bruh.
All right, if you come on YouTube to get news, be careful because many of these people are making stuff up to get...
Look at this nigga eyes, bro.
Views. So, one guy that's making a lot of stories about the GRIZZLY case and keeps reiterating how he's talking to people in the court and he knows people that are part of the case, is giving some bad info. So he said Jermaine Whedon, possibly known as 600 Wu-Tang, has made the statement that GRIZZLY paid him to do the hit. That's not true.
A lot of people sent me that video saying, yo, this dude is sneak dissing you. I don't know who he is. I've never watched this content. I don't know who he is.
It doesn't matter if you know who he is, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. That's to say he's not credible because you don't know him and you never seen his content?
And he claims he had people in the courtroom, which is all cap, bro. Cap. It's just not true, bro. Yo, there's a reason why I'm going to Detroit to actually do a full-on interview with people in Jobina Brown's family.
Yo, this nigga right here is crazy, bro. This is why I'm going to Detroit to stink up the place. It's crazy work. Crazy work. The same thing happened to Seti Nash. Seti Nash went to Houston after, I forgot what son's name is, but he had got unalived, and his daughter got unalived with him. I forgot, Lil Ronnie, I think son's name is. Seti Nash went down there and was at the car wash and all that. After that, that nigga Page took a little hit. Flakko, you going out to Detroit to do some dumb shit, bro. You may not even make it back. You may not make it back, bro. I think you dealing with the wrong shit, bro. Stick to LA, bro, where niggas respect you a little bit more at. Who does Flakko think he is, champ? Yes, it's crazy. Yo, y'all done put a battery in Flakko back, huh? Flakko think he can go out to Detroit and be messy, champ. Detroit. Flakko feels like he can come out there and be messy, champ. Nasty work.
I'm doing that. I'm going to Detroit. You know why? Why I have access like that, bro? Because I've never told a lie revolving this case. All of my sources is direct from the situation. And also, too, you lied on me. I never said that Jermaine Whedon ever said that in court. You was a liar. What I said was his defense attorneys was providing alternative theories. And one of the theory was GRIZZLY paid for this hit because Jobina Brown was pregnant. Which crazy. You also acknowledge that the prosecutors brought somebody in court to testify and prove that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant. Why will the prosecutors bring somebody to court randomly to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant?
Yo, bro, whenever you get infos, and this is the corny shit about these YouTubers, bro. Right? First of all, this part is too wide, bro. It's too wide, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's just too wide, bro. It's too much. It's too much. That shit like the heel back of a Timberland. On my soul, it's too much. That's a heel back. Nasty work. God damn, bro. Nigga done made me lose my concentration, champ.
To testify and prove that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant.
Yes. The thing about you YouTubers, champ, right, is you get information from one side and run with that narrative, bro. But there's always three sides. There's their side, there's the defensive side, and there's the truth. You're saying it like what you're saying is truth because you got information from one side. You can be played. You're so hungry to make content, you can be played. They can tell you anything they want to tell you, champ. And the only thing you're going to say, champ, I'm not going to hold you. I seen the comment, champ. Oh, my soul. The only thing you're going to say is, I'm sorry, champ. Oh, my soul. The only thing you're going to say is, I'm sorry, champ. It's the only thing you're going to say, champ, is I'm sorry. Niggas not going to want to hear that, bro. You take your ass to Detroit if you want.
Pregnant. Why will the prosecutors bring somebody to court randomly to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant? Why would that be?
Because if somebody get bodied and they pregnant, that's like a double body. So maybe they trying to throw that, you know, she wasn't pregnant, so somebody don't get a double body. You see how that work? Bro, it's always when you're so obsessed with shit, this is how you look, bro. Nasty work.
Irrelevant. You see, these dudes are so filled with hate and they're getting bit by piece third-party information.
That's what you're getting. You're getting bit by bit third-party information. I just want to break it down for his people, champ. You're getting bit by bit third-party information, champ. You are. You said some shit about some life insurance policy, but you don't got the paperwork yet. You said something else, but you ain't got the paperwork yet, so you're not going to put your name on it yet, but you just want to throw it out there. Bro, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You're not from somewhere where you was looking at niggas' cases and all that, bro. You've probably never looked at paperwork until this whole shit recently, what you got on YouTube, you start playing around, bro. You're not from somewhere where your niggas was getting locked up and all that, and niggas come home with their paperwork, you looking at niggas shit, oh shit, bro, like, you never been through this shit, so you never had no paperwork. You don't know what you're talking about. But they let you do it, and we're going to watch, champ.
That they think that they can question. Bro, I'm the source. So these third-party information that they think that they can question. Bro, I'm the source. So why do the prosecutors bring some that they think that they can question?
They think that they can. Wow.
Bro, I'm the source.
You the source? You the source of that smell? You know what I'm saying? When niggas walk in the crib, they're like, oh man, they check the garbage. It's not the garbage. They walk around. They check in the room. They check the sneakers and all that. Damn, what is that, bro? They check the bathroom. What is that? And then they turn the corner and you sitting there. The source of that, I'm the source, bro. You see how they want to, you see how they want to do it? You see how they want to be seen? I'm the source. Bro, niggas started calling me the people's champ. That's why I started saying it. Niggas started calling me that shit, bro. I'm not about to call my... Yo, come on, man.
So why do the prosecutors bring somebody to the court to testify that Jobina Brown wasn't pregnant? Why would that piece of information be relevant? That's because the defense brought that up, obviously. Obviously, right? The prosecutors wouldn't bring somebody to debunk their own statements. Obviously, the defense said that.
Yo,
and that's why they
what
brought
is he
somebody to
talking
debunk the
about,
fact that
bro?
Jabina Brown was not pregnant.
Bro, you don't know, bro. This is what you think, bro. But you don't know. You don't know. And this shit right here could get you in trouble, bro. Like, bro, you gotta chill, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you gotta relax. Bro, still ain't getting no buns. Exactly, bro. You got wall-to-wall couches in that little-ass living room, champ. Wall-to-wall couches. How do you get out that door, champ? How do you get out that door, champ? Wall-to-wall couches is diabolical, bro. Like, it's just like, why would you do that? You got one couch there, and that other little piece of couch is supposed to be somewhere else, bro. That's like a set. You got them shit smudged right next to crammed right next to each other, champ. In front of the door, champ. Come on, champ.
Well, why would the defense bring up the fact?
Yo, Travis, why you need a video when you can come holler at me, champ? You don't need a video, bro. You can come holler at me, bro. Catch me in traffic. If you want to see so bad, bro, catch me in traffic, champ. It might not be too good for you, though, champ.
That Jabina Brown was pregnant.
It might not be good for you.
You see, Brand?
Champ. My son said, look up Greg Oden. Champ, I think that's a good one, champ. On my soul. My son Poetik Flakko. On my soul. My son Poetik Flakadelic. On my soul. I'm still trying to box Flacco. Line it up, Steno. Easy. Bro, these niggas don't want to do none of that, bro. They don't want to line up nothing, bro. They don't want to do none of that, bro. They don't want to line it up. Seti Nash tried to charge me $30,000. Seti Nash tried to charge me $30,000 up front. Who else turned it down? Brandon turned it down. You got a Brandon hate page. I'm not trying to fade with you. You just want clout. Like, bro, no, I really don't think that you could box. Like, I don't think that you got hands like that. Who else turned it down? Hefe. Niggas be turning it down, bro. Niggas don't want to box, bro. It's all good.
People like you are people who I hate the most, okay?
All right.
Y'all are these pseudo wannabe journalists
This nigga can talk to the shadows,
who
bro.
hate on
Good day,
anything
bro.
walking, who can go out and get the direct source, who don't have to represent themselves as a quote-unquote journalist. Your third-party information didn't tell you why the defense brought up in court that Jabina Brown was pregnant. That's a random piece of information. Why would they just bring that up? They brought that up as a motive that T Grizzly paid for the hit.
Travis, I see you tomorrow, champ. On tomorrow's live. I hope you get something to eat tonight. You probably eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? I made oxtails last night. Red rice and beans. Fire. Fire. Tonight I made smothered chicken, macaroni and cheese, and string beans. Fire. Made all that before I jumped live. Maybe you didn't eat yet, champ. On my soul, but you're trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? Frank, champ. No Heart Mo said 30K he gonna tell anyway. Bro, he tried to charge niggas 30K up front. Like, nigga, are you dumb? Flacco proof that money can't unlame a person, bro. It's been proof before Flacco. On my soul. On my soul.
Your third-party information didn't tell you why the defense brought up in court that Jobina Brown was pregnant. That's a random piece of information. Why would they just bring that up? They brought that up as a motive that T Grizzly paid for the hit. And the prosecutors brought somebody there to debunk that.
This guy don't know what he's talking about.
Yo, and I never understood you dudes, man. And there's a reason why I waited 2 days to even make this video about the hung jury. Because I wanted to see Mr. I got sources in the courtroom. I wanted to see you report about the mistrial, about the hung jury. I waited 2 days. And there's a reason why your next video on this situation is going to be a review of my information in this video.
Bro, these niggas really be wanting the fame from being the first nigga to say somebody gonna get locked up is crazy, bro. That's crazy work to me. It's just crazy work to me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That shit is nasty. Gotta be the first, bro. My bro said timeout coming. Nah, bro, I got that nigga out of here, bro. I think he got the worst timeout out of everybody, bro. Whenever I time a nigga out live, bro, I'm gonna start the 24-hour timeout, bro. On my soul. I see you tomorrow, champ. That's them saying go home and you can come back tomorrow. I don't know if y'all used to do that with y'all friends. I had the crib that everybody used to come to. Sometimes you gotta send niggas home. Sometimes you gotta, yo, bro, but you could come back tomorrow, bro, but just go home, champ. On my soul. Go home, champ. Go ahead and go eat and all that shit and get your mind right, bro. Shit crazy work. Yo, you could come back tomorrow, champ. You can come back tomorrow.
You're gonna pop out probably tomorrow or tonight if you're shameless enough. Hey, my sources say it was a hung jury. Wait, pause. You mean Poetik Flakko? Yo, listen, man. I mind my business. I don't bother none of y'all. I make my videos. I'm never, ever gonna react or report on something that you do because I don't care. And right, like I don't care to address you. But for some reason, you older cats are bitter and y'all are haters, and I don't understand why.
Because you have content that's wrong and misleading, bro. You got misleading content and nobody got locked up or found guilty of what you've been saying, and now it's a hung jury. Right? For all the obvious reasons. Struggle for You says, let them troll, it falls under engagement. Bro, look, right? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. This nigga been doing that shit for a couple of days. Like, he been doing it for a couple of days. I've been letting him slide. I've been letting them, you know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 bro. All right, cool. Word. But after a while, sometimes, bro, you just like, bro, like, all right, bro. Like, all right, cool. I see you tomorrow. That's all. No hate. Just, I see you tomorrow. I might feel like playing basketball tomorrow. I don't feel like playing basketball right now. Sometimes you don't feel like playing basketball, bro. After engagement, nigga, I don't feel like playing basketball today, champ. Didn't you just hear me say I cooked a goddamn video, champ? A whole dinner. I mean, didn't y'all niggas just hear me say that I did that and I was editing videos all day? I don't feel like playing, champ. God damn it. Flakko, the kid that poops his pants. Ah, you have to call his mom this nasty work. Oh, my soul.
Minding my business. Nothing I said was false. Nothing I said was untrue. Everything I said came directly from the family and is going to be proven. Hey, man. Where was your sources, bro? It's been 2 days. Where's your hung jury video at?
Come on, bro. Y'all niggas fighting over who's the first to say if a nigga is gonna go to jail or not. It's nasty work, bro. It's nasty work. How much is your t-shirts? Champ, just go on cloudateen.com, champ. Just go on over to cloudateen.com. Go on your phone, champ, or your computer, and go to cloudateen.com. All the information, because different sizes is different prices. Put your size in, whatever color you want. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you might want to get the little hat with it or whatever, the little, you know what I'm saying? Get both of them Johns, and you know what I'm saying? Then you can see what the price is. That's the only way that I could, you know what I'm saying? On my soul. Go get that proof from Detroit, Flakko. Bro, yeah, man. I want to see him go to Detroit and get that proof, champ. No pun intended. Damn. That's crazy work. No pun intended, champ.
Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe, that the mistrial will end in a guilty or non-guilty verdict the second time? Let me know in the comment section, okay? And if you're still watching, man, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out how Umar Johnson, life is crashing down right before our eyes. Click on this video right here to find.
That's your pops, nigga. That's your pops, bro. Didn't you used to ride for champ? Didn't you used to ride for Umar Johnson? Nasty work indeed. I'm about to look to see what else is popping though. If y'all seen anything else, let me know. I was gonna play that diaper jaunt, but I decided not to, bro, cause this nigga Wack 100 don't be playing fair, champ. He loved Umar. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, nigga, since when you don't like Umar now? Huh? Since when you talking down on Umar Johnson? Pause. So, most of his subs come from that community. But it's nasty, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. Yeah, I don't see nothing. I see this Charleston White shit. Nigga Charleston White wilding out. This nigga Charleston White be bugging, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, look, man. Y'all niggas going over to the website, man, and go crazy, man. Cloudateen.com. Go over to the goddamn website. Also, if you got something that you would want to put on the wall, y'all see what I'm doing over there with my stuff. Y'all can put some shit on the wall, champ, on my soul. Y'all can put some shit on the wall. Just hit me up at tough_Stino on Instagram, okay? And I'll get it popping and put your shit up on the wall. All right, salute to y'all. Hit that notification bell if you can before you leave. I'm up out of here, champ, on my soul. I'm gone.